Hello, this is a quick training on how to change statuses to fit the e2L protocol on statuses. Just a reminder that the colors that we'll be using are gray, pink, and green, and I will show you how to change that. So I've created a recording space here for the purpose of the demonstration. I recommend that you first click on the three dots, go to More Settings, and go to Task Statuses. Here you'll see what your current task statuses are on the space level. It does not, you just because you have statuses at the space level does not mean that the folder or the list level is the same. So I want to really quickly show you e2L minimum. So this is the minimum that we're asking everyone to have. New as gray, so that first status is new, not open, not anything else but new. We're asking hot pink for in progress. We're asking for green and closed, and we want it to say closed, not complete. Complete as a status that Rike has. ClickUp uses closed, and if you look in the top corner, you'll see that it says show closed. So we want it to match that. If your team decides that you need a completed or done option, that's why this is optional. We do ask that it be a darker green in that case. So this is the minimum, just as an example. Not that you need to use this, but it's an example, or you can build yours from here. In the case of this particular space, I'll go back to more settings to tasks. This is what we currently have. This does follow the rules that we have. This is what the Peepers PLC is using. So we have the new, you'll see in progress in that pink looking color. We have abandoned as our dark green option, and we have closed, of course, meaning and saying closed on that last option in that green. So this looks good. This is what I want to keep it as. So I'm going to use this Peepers PLC as the option. So I'm going to click Save. When you do that, if there's any conflicts on wording or whatever, it will let you know that at that time. But what we want to do, and then you'll see here when you click on this, you'll see, um, sorry, you'll see the space settings. Now, as we go into the space, we need to change things, and I recommend, if possible, change it to the same as the space. Now, there are times when you may need a different statuses in the space that is different from what the rest of the space is, and that's okay as well. That's why we allow. That's why we want that flexibility of statuses to be what you need. But I'm going to show you here how to change it at the folder level. You go to the same thing, folder settings, the statuses, and you'll see here that right now I'm using the three hustle statuses. So they have new being blue, they have in progress being yellow, and they have completed here. So this is some changes I'll need to make. I can make this on a. I can change the actual statuses and the colors by overwriting that. You'll see that when I do that, I get this option to save template. If I want this template to be the new save, and since I know that they'll have to do this anyways, I'm going to help them out. You click Save Template, and that updates the template when they go to 3M Hustle, that it will automatically already be like this. We're going to also change this to that pink, and we're going to change completed to closed. And they have their abandoned. We want that to be a darker green here. So this should be what their statuses look like. Again, pending information is up to you as far as color goes. If you're using pending information, and we ask for new, in progress, and closed to be very consistent. If you add another done status to be consistent in that darker green. So I'm going to click Save. I'm going to click Save on this. The statuses here. So this is changing the statuses for this folder. And you'll see when I come and click on the dot, you'll see this is the recording folder, that you'll see the changes have been made. So this is the recording folder. You'll see now that these all match what we've just changed. And then you come to the list. I recommend you really quickly check a list list statuses, and make sure that it works. Now, this is a if you change the folder status and the list was the same, you'll see this use folder statuses. If you just click on that, it'll make it the same as the folder. The folder, you'll have that option now. So I'll click on save. So we want the list to be the same as the folder. But you can now see here on the folder, you can use the same as the space. So it kind of trickles down in that sense. Here's another list that is outside of this folder, but in this space. Here, you'll see, I'm going to go ahead and click on this list here. You'll see that this is completely different than what the folder is or what the space is because it doesn't trickle down. You have to change it if it was designed that way originally, unless you have it set up to always take the statuses before. So we'll come in here, go to list settings, list statuses, and right now I'm using the marketing statuses as we've for how their setup is. So as you'll see here, not started is their first one. So we're going to make that new because we want that to be in alignment with everything we're doing. We want this to be this hot pink for in progress. Closed, they already have that closed and they already have that completed in that dark green. So there's no other changes because you can have as many other statuses as you want. So we're going to click that, save that template so that anytime they use that template now, they'll have that minimum color scheme and wording. We'll click save and it will change. You'll see that it changed this to new and now we have the things that we're used to seeing. A note. A quick note to be aware of. First is this is not relevant to the KPI dashboard. That is a different thing. And if you don't deal with the KPI dashboard, don't worry about it. If you deal with the KPI dashboard, know that there will not be a closed. At the closed level, it says do not use. We don't want to use that. We want to use the completed dark green option. The other thing to note is on certain folders that were imported, there is a bug that does not let you change the statuses. They are currently working on this bug, so it may take a week or two before that comes out. But know that that is being worked on, and you'll see that what that looks like in the document. I put a screenshot of that in there so that you can um, see exactly what you'd see if you do get that error. Most cases you won't get that error, but just so you're aware. If you have any questions, of course, reach out to me uh, and let me know. My email is dion.reyes@engagetolearn.org. Again, that's dion.reyes@engagetolearn.org. Thanks so much and have a great day.